next video, which is talking about this video, we are going to be able to move our new column. This is our new column guide that we created here. This new guide, this was the name we gave it. You know, when you create a new column, it's going to be moved to that of the last index. So we want to actually move it to this second index. So as you can see, the first index, this index 0, so we can this index. So I want to move it to become index 1. There are mainly two ways we can actually do this. The first way to do this, and one of the basic and the simplest way to do it, is by reordering. When I mean by reordering, I mean by rearranging that of all of our columns. But this can have a limitation. Maybe in a situation whereby your columns is kind of very, very large, and they try reordering, it can run, it's not even a good idea. Let's say in a situation whereby you are handling a whole lot of data. Let's say when it comes to football prediction, you know you are dealing with a column almost going to that of 1,000. Making use of the reordering can be a little bit challenging. So to do that, to make use of reordering, is basically simple. We're going to call our data frame. I'm going to call that of the data frame. Just like I'm saying, you can decide to give this a new name and just say our new what data frame, or can say our other data frame, but I want us to leave it at data frame. There's a reason for that, so we'll not get confusing. So this data frame here, talking about this entire data frame, other data frame, this other data frame here, this df, I call it data frame. You can just call it anything of your choice. So here the first one I'm going to put up, because I want to reorder my entire data frame, so my entire column name. So I'm going to set the invoice ID here. Since I want this my new column to be the second, so I'm going to set this my new column here, copy this my new column. I'm going to set it, I want it to be after that of the invoice ID. So the other ones I can decide to do the same thing. Like for this of a branch, I'll just copy it and then paste in this way. I'm going to reorder it. And even in this way, even though I do it in this, even if I do it in this way, if I was to print out the it's going to only focus on these three column that is there. But I'm going to pause this video and then I'm going to rearrange the other one, so you can see how it's actually being done. As you can see here, I invoice ID, our new column, the new column that we created, which was this guy, our brand. So in this reordering of this way, let's just actually run it and see what we currently have. So after it is done running, this is what we have. Look at, we have the invoice ID here. The new column is now the first. I can say the index 1, and they can say the second column and the branch. Meanwhile, initially, which was here, it was at the last column. But now, since we made use of the ordering, it became the second. So there's another way method that tends to be a little bit more efficient, but it can be it's not easy to do, like compared to this reordering method to achieve. Basically, I had to do with kind of a logic to actually do this. So how can we do this? You can just call our data frame. I'm going to say the data frame. We're going to remove this new column. We're going to assume that it's no longer on our data frame. So what we are going to do, we are going to pop it out. When I mean pop, we are going to pop something now. So what are we going to pop? We want to pop this off our new column. So I'm going to put the new column. If I have to print this, our new column is no longer going to be on this of our data frame that we have currently on. So what I actually did here, I set the data frame, our data frame entirely to actually inherit from this of the pop. Meanwhile, I was supposed to give this a new name. Maybe I can say pop df, pop underscore what df is going to be removed from this of our data frame. So let me run it again. So from the look of it, you can see that, let's go up here. You can see our invoice ID, our branch. So where is our new column that we created? Because if you look at it, it's not even on the last, it does not exist. So because we moved it from that of our data frame, when we try printing our data frame, it does no longer exist. So how are we going to able to implement this ideology? The ideology here is actually just to put it back. They put the column back at a particular index. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to call this up our data frame. I'm going to make use of what? Insert. This insert take parameters. The first parameter it takes is the position you want to put. The second parameter is which color you want to put in that position, and the third parameter it can take is the which particular, where was it pop, the variable name that holds that of the pop, where I'm going to put it. So this is not hard to understand. Let me just do it. Let's say I want to put it in this index 1. So I'm going to set index 1 here. So I'm going to set 1 here. So which particular column do I want to add? Because this new column actually is this somewhere within our data frame. So I'm going to put this new column I want to actually put in. So what inside where do I want to get it and put it on? And I can say I want to get it from this of our pop df, and then I'm going to set it inside here. This we have actually able to insert this in position 1. So let's actually run this and see what we are going to have. As we can see here, you can see that this new column tend to be inside after this index 1, so index 0, and this is index 1. One advantage of this insert is that you can actually specify other colors. I want it to be after this. I want it to be index 2, so I'm going to put 2 here. When I put 2, then I can run it, and so let's see where it actually is. You can see the new column is now actually in that of position. You can say index 2. You can see is with this method, this tends to be a little bit more flexible compared to this our first method, because you can actually change it easily. This method, you can say it's for beginners. It's easier for beginner to understand. So actually move a particular column to a particular column to a particular position. It is not actually only these 2 ways that it's being done, but I think these 2 ways is one of the best ways for you to actually do that. But I think I'll give this 10 over. I can see I give this 9 over 10, because instead of this other guy, like I said, if your colon is like 1,000, I don't think you can actually do this. Then make use of this first method, but this second method was just simple as ABCD for us to actually do. What we have to do is actually just you can create a new variable that's going to hold out of the column that you move on our data frame, and then that variable you are going just to put it here, and then you're going to set the variable the column name that you want to actually insert, and here is going to place it at the particular index of your choice. So I think with this we have actually looked at a whole lot of things like that of the 2 ways to actually move a particular column to a particular index. So I think with this we have come to the end of the video. If you find it useful, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. You can also like, if you feel like, you can also share it with your friend who you think might be interested in this. So I'll be happy to see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.